Revit 2027 is out, and if you're an electrical engineer, there's not a lot in there for you. Let's take a look in the documentation at what's new in Revit 2027. Let's take a look at the system features where they lump MEP together. It's a short list. In fact, it's a really short list. It's all mechanical. There's nothing in here for electrical at all. If you look to the side, you will notice that there are a couple of AI features in tech preview in this release. That's what everyone else is going to be looking at in their videos, and that's where all the hype is right now. And those are interesting, but they're not actually going to help you with your electrical design. They're not going to size a feeder. They don't do voltage drop. They don't help with single line diagrams. We can dig into the release notes to see if there's anything else in there. We can take a look at the improvements. We have 4 of those. Take a look at the bug fixes. We have 2, and that's it. If you compare that to last year, well, last year they removed voltage drop. They didn't improve it. They didn't replace it. They removed it. And this year, they didn't even give anything back. Now, as an electrical engineer, you don't actually get to choose your Revit version. That's decided by your architect. That's decided by your project. So even if there were new features in Revit 2027, you don't get to use them for another year or 2. In this case, it doesn't actually matter. When you do finally get projects that are Revit 2027, they're going to look the same as your projects in Revit 2026. So if you need things like voltage drop or feeder sizing or single line diagrams, you're not going to get that from Autodesk. That's why we built ElectroBIM. We put all of those features inside Revit for you as the electrical engineer. You can download a free trial from our website at designmaster.biz. And of course, make sure to like and subscribe so we can come back next year and see what they add for electrical engineers in Revit 2028.